Today's tutorial is a very bright and bold look using all the new products from bareMinerals Remix collection. So if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. I'm going to start off by highlighting my brow bone, and I'm going to use a new eyeshadow from bareMinerals, and this is called Velvet Vanilla, and this is a matte eyeshadow. And I'm going to press this shadow right under the highest point of my brow and then start pulling it down to the end of my brow. The first shadow that I'm going to use in this quad is this beautiful green, and this is called Icon. And what I'm going to do is take a fluffy angled brush, and I'm going to sweep this in my crease and then blend it up to the brow highlight. And this is going to be a base or a background color that we will be building on top of. We're going to start defining our crease, so I'm going to take a crease brush and then also this other sagey green that comes in the quad, and I'm going to sweep this right in the socket and go back and forth. So we're just creating that shadow, which is going to create some depth to our lid. I'm going to take this really pretty vibrant blue, this is called Controversy, and I'm going to take a very small brush, and with this blue shadow we're going to sweep it right in our outer corner and then also right in our inner corner. We're going to keep this center blank because we will be adding another shadow right in the center. And then you want to take the same blue and sweep it back and forth right in your crease. So we're connecting those corners. The last color we're going to use is this pretty frosty blue, and this is like a duochrome shadow, so it changes color in different lighting. And this is called Sensational. And I'm going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to pat this right in the center of my lid where we kept it blank. And just press that right in the center. As you can see, we have some fallout, so I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and sweep that away. So it's nice to do your eyeshadow first when you're using bright, vibrant colors in case there's any fallout. You can easily clean it up. Before I start using any color underneath my eyes, I'm going to take my correcting concealer, and I use the color Medium 2. And with the concealer brush, I'm just going to pat this under my eye area to get rid of my dark circles. And then I will be using a beauty blender to blend this cream concealer out. For underneath the eye area, I'm going to take a stiff down smudger brush, and with that dark vibrant blue I'm going to smudge that in the inner corner and also the outer corner. And we're also going to leave that center blank. Now I'm going to take that pretty blue that we put right in the center of our lid, and I'm just going to pat that right underneath in the center. With that same light blue, I'm just going to add some just in this inner corner of my tear duct, just to add a little pop of color. To finish things off, I'm going to take some of that green and lightly sweep it underneath the eyes, just so it pops out just a tiny bit. Now you can add a winged liner. If you want to know how to do a winged liner, I have a video in the description box. And then also go ahead and add a few coats of mascara to the top and bottom lashes. To add a little bit more pop of color to this look, I'm going to use the new False Definition mascara, and it is a really pretty teal blue mascara. So I'm going to apply this to my bottom lashes for a little hint of blue. And the more you layer, the more blue will show up. So if you want to add a pair of lashes, this is what it will look like. This is totally optional, but it just bumps up the look a little bit more and makes it a little bit more fun and flirty. So I already have my foundation on and my concealer, so I'm going to work on finishing the rest of the look by contouring, setting my makeup, and adding a little blush and lip gloss. So the first product that I'm going to use that launched in this collection would be the Bronzing Mineral Veil. So this is something that they had on QVC, and they brought it in this collection, so I'm really excited about this. I'm just going to use a little bit in the cap with the Buff and Go brush and apply this all over my face to set my makeup. Next I'm going to add some bronzer, so I'm going to use the High Dive bronzer from bareMinerals, and I'm going to put this on the outside of my face just to frame my face and add a little bit of color. Next I'm going to use a powder to contour my cheekbones, and this is just from e.l.f. and it's the Contouring Blush and Bronzer palette. I'm going to use a blush that came out in this collection, and this is called the Natural High. It's a really pretty peachy blush with a little bit of a golden undertone. Also in the Remix collection, they launched another product. Actually, they've relaunched another product, and this is called Secret Radiance. So this is a golden shimmer. This was in a previous kit from bareMinerals, but they brought it back in this collection, so I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to use this on the apples of my cheeks to give me a pretty glow. Last but not least, I'm going to use a little bit of a lip balm, and this is the Loud and Clear Lip Share from bareMinerals that just launched, and this is in Amped Pink. So it's a really pretty vibrant pink, but it's going to be on the sheer side because it is a lip balm. That's the end of my tutorial, and that's using all the products from the new bareMinerals collection called Remix. And it's a great collection filled with tons of bright colors just in time for spring, which is coming up in a few months. So if you have any questions about the products I used, please leave me a comment below. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.